Hello, in this video we're going to talk about how to do a Wisconsin background check. So to get started, visit wisconsinpublicrecords.org. You will notice on the front page there are multiple public record databases. Depending on what your background check is all about in Wisconsin, you might be able to utilize some of these databases. So as an example, let's say you have maybe a contractor that's going to be going inside your house. You want to make sure everything is legit. There's no criminal record, sex offender registries checked, things like that. You might be able to look up contractor licenses or maybe the sex offender registry or maybe criminal history or whatever it may be. So just depending on what the background check is all about. You have multiple databases that you could look at. Now, we also have created pages specific to the most sought after record types. So we have one for Wisconsin background checks. And it just goes into more detail. As an example, you have your statewide resources, so access to public circuit court information, online record checks system, prison database, sex offender registry. You're also able to look at things at the county level. So for instance, why you might want to look at the county level is, let's say you have a prison database. Now, maybe somebody got arrested and then released the same day. They're just going to spend maybe a night in jail. You're not necessarily going to find that type of information in the prison database. So there are multiple uses as to why you would use the county record resources, whether it's looking up address information, housing information, court records, things like that. So there's quite a few uses for both. And again, I don't know exactly what your background check is about. I'm just saying there are multiple resources you have at your disposal. There are also other pages. Like I said, from the background checks, you have court record page, inmate search, warrant search, vital record information, property record information. And these would be very specific to maybe what you're looking for, just depending on what it is. You also have an option to use the search box on top. This is a private and a public database. So it doesn't just pull records at the county level or state records or state level in Wisconsin. It goes outside the state also. So let's say somebody has a criminal past in example, maybe Georgia or maybe Tennessee, but they moved to Wisconsin a few years back. If you're just looking at records at the county level, at the state level in Wisconsin, you're not necessarily going to see what happened in those previous states. There's also a function of private type of information, so like cell phone information, previous addresses, things like that. And there is a multitude of different types of databases that it processes in multiple states. So you have your state option, your county option, and then you can use the private database tool. So once again, it's wisconsinpublicrecords.org. Come on down and get started on your Wisconsin background check. Thank you.